If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 33 of the Inter Milan career mode here on FIFA 15. Today is a special, a one-off live com special. It's the European Super Cup against Real Madrid. We're at the Stadion Europa, which I don't think is actually a real ground, but regardless, we're taking on one of the better sides in Europe, and technically, by the way things have gone in the game, they are the best team in Europe, considering they won the Champions League last season. We won the Europa Cup, of course, which is why we're in the situation to play them in this particular competition. It would be our second piece of silverware should we be able to win it. Obviously, the Europa League so far, to date, in this particular series, is the only trophy we've been able to pick up. I'm going to start Palacio and Icardi up top with Freddie Guarín in behind. New signing Gökhan Torres going to start on the right-hand side with new signing Fabian Schär at centre-back, with new signing Bernd Leno in goal for his competitive debut. He's just all-out debut for the club. We've got new signing Papadopoulos on the bench, as well as new signing Lucas Romero, and we have old players, old players that were new signings, Dybala and Sal on the bench as well. Taider has obviously come back from his loan spell also, and I'm thinking about putting Nagatamo on the bench for Brozovic, just to make sure I've got an actual wide player on the bench. I was thinking, in yesterday's episode, I was mentioning about maybe getting a new striker, selling Palacio, getting a new striker, but thinking about it, I might sell Nagatamo and get a new winger instead. But that will be dealt with in tomorrow's episode when we get to back to the transfer window, of which, as you can see in the top middle, underneath Inter, 28th of August, there are only 3 days left in the transfer window for me to get shit done. So it's going to be an interesting one tomorrow. But today, let's jump into the game. It's going to be a live com, obviously, so it'll be more like the My Player series. I won't do full game highlights because that video would be incredibly long and I don't think anybody would fully enjoy it. But I will do extended key highlights and try and commentate to the best of my ability throughout the entirety of the game. We actually played Real Madrid in a fantastic game in the My Player series on Tuesday night. I'm hoping for a similar level of entertainment, however, a better result. We'll try our best, we'll see how it goes, but it's going to be a difficult one. Real Madrid lining up as you might expect them to, with this Casillas in goal, with Dani Carvajal, Pepe, Ramos and Marcelo at the back, with Toni Kroos, Sami Khedira and Isco, I think, through the middle. No, Luka Modric, I think it is actually, thinking about it. And up top, they have Ronaldo wide left, Bale wide right, but they have Thomas Muller through the middle. No Karim Benzema, although obviously, to be fair, Karim Benzema always moves in the opening season, doesn't he? Because of the scripted transfers. So it's not too much of a surprise that Benzema's not in the side, but it is a bit of a surprise to see Thomas Muller there. I might actually go... Oh, he skipped past the challenge well there, Icardi. I've kind of run out of space. I don't trust Icardi's dribbling, though. So I'm going to try and just work the opportunity to pass it off to someone else. Here's Mateo Kovacic. Space here for Freddie Guarín. Chance with a shot. Oh, I've put too much on it. Put it over the top of the bar. That's a glorious opportunity so early on in the game. We pulled the defence all the way over to the far side, and Guarín had too much space, and I just put too much power behind it, trying to lace it into that top corner, and it's flown over the top of the bar. Balanta. I see the ball through there. That's not coming off well. Here's Sami Khedira. I'll try and close him down, but Toni Kroos is playing the ball about nicely. Luka Modric, space for Ronaldo, not keen on this. Just going to try and hold him up and force him wide. Oh, unless he's got a cheeky back heel in his locker, which he does. Schär and Kroos battling it out. Didn't quite get the better of him there. And the German's going to work the ball to another German, Sami Khedira, out wide to a Spaniard. Question is, can we get a tackle in on Dani Carvajal? So far, the answer is no. The Germans linking up again, Kroos and Khedira, to Croatian, Luka Modric, to Dani Carvajal, and we have managed to get it off him. And they've pushed a lot of men forward here, and there's a chance for a counter-attack. If someone can make me a decent run. Oh, I thought I could do him with a change of direction. We've actually burst through the tackle there. I'm going to try and drill this across, all the way across the goal mouth. Freddie Guarín's in. Surely that has to be a penalty. He goes down. Nothing given. Are we going to get a corner? I think he's given a corner, so Casillas must have gotten something on the ball there. He must have, otherwise that had to be a penalty. Oh, I really am curious as to whether he did get... He must have done. Surely he must have done, otherwise that would have been a penalty. Unless Ramos got the touch as well. Let's change camera and just zoom in a little bit, because this is ridiculous. Let's slow it down here. He did. Did that hit Casillas' hand rather than
the boot of Freddie Guarín. I'm just going to go up here so we can have a look. It did. It hit Casillas. Wow, that's the only reason it wasn't given as a penalty then. Well, let's try and score from the corner. That is a top save. He did that time and time again, and he's done it again for a second time. We mentioned the game against Real on Tuesday night in the My Player. We dominated the opening stages with Atleti, and Casillas kept Real in it, and Real came away with a victory in that game. This is going to drop to Kovacic. It's Fabian Schär, not the man I want on the edge of the box with the ball, but there's Freddie Guarín again. Freddie Guarín this time finds the back of the net. Inter Milan 1, Real Madrid 0. Casillas' heroics can only last for so long, and we finally made the breakthrough. Oh, wowzers. He's made so many good saves in the game on Tuesday night and now the game here so far, but just too much power from Guarín. Oh, and made a step forward there, Casillas, as well, that kind of unsettled him. Couldn't get his feet set. We'll take that. We are 1-0 up, and we look like the dominant side here, although obviously Real Madrid are going to come back at us with some force. Muller, tackled by Sissoko. Oh, squeezed it back through his legs as well. Cantore will try a cheeky turn. Chance to play through Icardi. Icardi's in for 2. Icardi's in for 2. Inter Milan 2, Real Madrid 0. Mauro Icardi, the man whose future was in doubt until we saw that Palacio was declining as a player, now confirmed to be staying at the club, and he scored the goal to give us a cushion here in the European Super Cup at the Stadion Europa. Brilliant finish. Casillas beaten for a second time in short succession, and all that came from Thomas Muller getting picked off in midfield. Brilliant move by us. Delighted that the Argentinian had the chance, and we have ourselves a 2-0 lead here in this first half. Ronaldo plays it back to Sami Khedira. Here comes the wave of Real attacks that we were expecting are going to come our way. Cristiano involved again, but he's given it away. That's very un-Ronaldo-like. Chance for a counter-attack again, perhaps? No, giving it straight to Pepe. Couldn't quite get it through to Rodrigo Palacio. Into Modric, out wide to Thomas Muller. Ronaldo seems to be playing through the middle at the minute, but Kovacic has stolen it off them. Get it away. Oh, God, that wasn't where that pass was supposed to go. Bolanta took his time to take a first touch. I've kicked it straight at Gareth Bale. Bale with a shot over the top of the bar. Bale hit the ground there after having the shot, actually. I thought that we were going to get a free kick, but he has whipped it over the top. He just bounced off Moussa Sissoko. That's Real Madrid's first meaningful chance of the game, and it's flown over the top of the bar. But our first meaningful chance of the game flew over the top of the bar, and then we scored 2 goals, so we can't let our guard down at all. Ronaldo up to Muller. That's a great turn. Brilliant tackle by Fabian Schär. So impressive. He's up to 78 overall. We're going to get a free kick there? No. Okay. Fabian Schär, 78 overall when we brought him in, obviously, as a free agent. Or, oh no, Ronaldo lays it off. Wasn't expecting that. Gareth Bale, there's a goal back for Real Madrid. This game is turning out to be just as entertaining as the one on Tuesday night. Half an hour in, and we've had so many highlights already. 3 goals and a couple of other chances as well. Real back in the game. There's no point celebrating too much yet, boys. I know there's still an hour to go, but you are still behind. Wow, what a game. What a game. Carvajal's dilly-dallying with it here at the back. Taking his time. Oh, but he's found the pass. Very good pass to Sami Khedira. Completely schooled me there, Dani Carvajal. Here's Ronaldo. Wasn't expecting him to turn inside. Wasn't expecting him to run into his teammate either. Sissoko steals it off. The man, oh no, Thomas Muller makes up for the mistake. Didn't do that earlier on and it cost him a goal. And if he hadn't done there, it probably would have cost him another one because I was clean through with Palacio. But that's a good ball in. Bale brings it down. Please don't score a second already. Oh, draws a good save. No, he doesn't. He just hits the side netting. Bernd Leno not called upon there. But Real Madrid are really threatening to get themselves level here as we see a replay of their goal. Bernd Leno beaten on his debut, conceding a goal, unfortunately, but to be fair, against the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale, you can't really blame him for conceding 1 goal. Hopefully, though, it's the only one he does concede for the entire game, and that will mean that we win. Kovacic round the corner to Icardi. Decent feet. Hoping that his dribbling will actually improve as his stats go up this season. Nice little back heel from Sissoko to Guarín. He's got the run on Marcelo. Freddie Guarín is into 3, Real Madrid 1. He's just got the better of Marcelo there. Turns, good strength. They kind of knocked hips. But Guarín is always going to finish chances like that. So much power on the shot. That's his 2nd goal of the game. And it's 3-1. This has been a ridiculous first half. Incredible game so far. Leno celebrating. He might be winning a trophy on his debut for the club. It's like Cesc when he went to Barcelona. Oh, God, Cantore with a lovely Berber spin around Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pace to burn. He's so quick. Guacantore having a lovely run there on his debut. Can he stand the ball up into the box? He can. Palacio can't get there. Pepe heads it away. And out come Real Madrid. Now I'm expecting them to try and catch me on the counter time and time again. I've just got to make sure that I don't let Ronaldo run things, which is exactly what he's doing right now. Luka Modric going on a run now. And Jesus trying to track him. Here's Gareth Bale. They've got so much world-class talent in this side. It's going to be ridiculously difficult to keep them out for the next 35 in-game minutes or so. Marcelo playing the ball about nicely. I tried to read the cutback there, but didn't quite time it properly. Marcelo into Bale. Oh, that's a nice turn. It's a very nice turn, but Juan Jesus steals off them, and they are going to try and catch us on the counter, like we mentioned, but we can catch them on the counter when they push so many men forward. Oh, that ball over the top just didn't quite work. Can I keep it in? Get there, Musa. Oh, no. Win that, please. Oh, Muller's headed that on, but we will get it out. Not the best of touches by the midfielder, though. In fact, it may have been Fabian Schär there having the touch. Gareth Bale is trying to play with me out on this right-hand side, and he's done really well. Carvajal stands the ball up. Oh, where's that going? Oh, I couldn't tell from the camera angle whether that was flying tops or whether it was going out for a corner. It has gone out for a set piece to Real. I am thinking of making a change sooner rather than later, just to bring on a set of fresh legs in the middle. Not the best of corners actually from Cristiano, and we'll get it away. Icardi's going to pounce on it here. Might get the turn in on Dani Carvajal, which I have with too much ease. Ramos comes across. Which way's Sergio Ramos? Their defence is just falling apart. Mauro Icardi makes it 4. A brace for Icardi and a brace for Freddy Guarín make it into Milan 4, Real Madrid 1. What is up with their defending? 2 players there just got completely sold, and then it was just a case of a simple finish for Mauro Icardi. I didn't expect this game to go this way, but to be fair, we didn't expect the Europa League final to be as quote-unquote easy as it was. Who do I bring on? Let's go for Romero, give all of the new boys a bit of an experience to this particular competition, shall we? Let's bring on, we'll leave Schär on, we'll bring on Papadopoulos for, I'll put him through the middle as well actually, for Alvarez Balanta. So we've got 2 new signings this season on the pitch now as well as Torre and Bernd Leno. All 4 of them could be winning a trophy, well, should be winning a trophy on their debuts. This has been ridiculous. I can't quite believe the game's been this easy. Well, it's not even been easy. I've had to work for this, but the goals have just seemed to flow for us. They've had chances, but they just can't seem to put them away. Gareth Bale going on a run here. He's completely selling me. Thomas Muller played in. It gets the better of Musa Sissoko. Luka Modric, nice little back heel to Bale. Try and stop him. Bale with a shot. Good save by Bernd Leno. And it drops kindly to Fabian Schär rather than the awaiting Thomas Muller. Not long left to go now. 20 minutes. And if Real are going to win this, then they're going to have to do it through extra time. So I don't see them scoring 4 in the next 20 in-game minutes or so. But they do stand the possibility of scoring 3. Although they'll have to play better passes than that one. That's for sure. Isco into Dani Carvajal, pushing forward from right back. Does get it out to Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a devilish ball in. We've managed to get the header away, but they've got it back in. Muller playing a nice 1-2. 1-2-3. Muller to Modric. Modric with a shot, but it's straight at Bernd Leno. That's the best chance they've had for a while, Real Madrid. But they've got less than 10 minutes to go now, and that was a terrible kick from me. They've got less than 10, well, just over actually 10 minutes to go, and still 3 goals to get. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, but they're bringing on Sergio Aguero for Thomas Muller. If there was ever a man that would be able to make the difference in a game like this, it would be that one right there. This is going to be a difficult final 10 minutes, I think. I'm ready for the onslaught that's coming. Just hopefully we can keep them out numerous times. Carvajal out to Sami Khedira. Not the obvious choice to have out wide, but what a ball that is. Bernd Leno came for that. I've knocked James off it. I'm not too sure whether that's a foul or not. James gets it across to Dani Carvajal. The right back in the box. I don't know who that came off. I think it came off Aguero. A brilliant chance for Dani Carvajal to get them back in the game with 5 minutes to go. And I'm trying to skip this because I didn't want to see this. I wanted to see a replay of the Dani Carvajal chance. I'm hitting my A button. Come on, thank you. There we go. That was a glorious opportunity. Fabian Schär getting a booking. Not really too sure what for. But regardless, our lead is still intact. Do I try and play in? No, I'm not going to get the opportunity to try and play in Guacantore there because they tackle me really well. Sami Khedira's tackled me really well again. Try and close him down. Getting a little bit more physical now, the game. James up towards Pepe pushing forward. I think they've gone all-out attack here with the centre-back coming forward. It is Pepe in the box, stands it up, looking for Bale, whose header is well saved by Bernd Leno. Bale looking for his second, and actually he's offside. quite a way. Oh no, was it? Oh, he came back. Oh, that is very close. You could argue that that's onside. Very, very close. I'd have given him the benefit of the doubt there. Drew a good save out of Leno. Fortunately, he made the save anyway. But that's not the best of kicks from me again. I don't know whether it's burnt Leno's kicking or just me being terrible. But Sergio Aguero is going to get it to Bale. He has the shot. This time it is a good save by Leno that counts properly. And then Fabian Sarr's there on the rebound to block the second shot from Ronaldo, I think it was. It's going to be Cristiano to take the corner. 5 minutes added on at the end of the game. We're going to win this. We are going to win. And Leno comes and claims quite comfortably. I'm going to take my time. Waste a few glorious seconds here and just bask in the glory that has been this performance. It was an unexpected one-sided game in the Europa League final that gave us the opportunity to play in this tie in the first place, and then it's been a very even more so unexpected performance in this one that's going to give us our second trophy as Inter Milan manager against Real Madrid here. Can I get there first? Oh, who was that? Was that Ronaldo? That was a ridiculous attempt. The final whistle goes, though. Inter Milan 4, Real Madrid 1. Our second trophy as Inter Milan manager is the European Super Cup. Ronaldo is distraught. Doesn't get another trophy to add to his personal collection. And we have one to add to ours. Europa League followed up by European Super Cup. Hopefully we can follow up this season with maybe a Coppa Italia victory, maybe a Serie A victory, maybe Champions League qualification at the very least in the league. Who knows? We'll keep going here just to have a look at the trophy celebration. But if you enjoyed the episode, hopefully it was entertaining, then drop the video a like rating and hopefully you'll really enjoy it, and hopefully you have really enjoyed it. If you aren't subscribed to the channel and you would like to do so, then definitely go ahead and do that. There's plenty of FIFA 15 career mode content on this channel. We'll be streaming tonight as well over on twitch.tv/Chesnoy Gaming. Links in the description. Follow me on Twitter as well, but let's have this moment right now. Rodrigo Palacio lifting European Super Cup, high into the air with his hand glitching inside the trophy as he lifts it. Brilliant graphics. Well done, EA. We will take it. Inter Milan 4, Real Madrid 1. We now have 2 trophies in our cabinet here at San Siro.